30 Things You Didn't Know 5 Minutes Ago. On one occasion, during a visit to the zoo, boxer Mike Tyson tried to bribe the head of security with $10,000 to let him fight a silverback gorilla just to impress his girlfriend. At Amsterdam Airport, the urinals have fly stickers on them so people can point at the insects and not urinate outside. This man named Robert Simon founded a company called Same Ol Line Dudes, dedicated solely and exclusively to saving seats in waiting lines. He earns approximately $1,000 a week just for doing this. There is a law in the Philippines that requires students to plant a minimum of 10 trees before graduating. Did you know that there are more statues of lions in the world than real lions? This is how fast livestock auctioneers talk in the United States.
Get that way to fulfill us 222 now 3.
Leeches have 32 brains, 2 hearts, 9 pairs of testicles, and can also live up to 27 years. Originally, the humans in WALL-E were going to be a species of shapeless masses. The plan was that at the end of the film, it would be revealed that these were humans who acquired this form after living in space for so long. The idea was scrapped because the design was somewhat grotesque. There is a tiny species of beetle that uses ants as taxis, latching onto worker ants with their mandibles to search for new nesting sites. This video of these kittens boxing was recorded in 1894 and is the oldest recording of a cat. Did you know that if the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs had hit 30 seconds later it would have fallen into the ocean? This would have reduced the force of the impact considerably, and if that had happened, not all the dinosaurs would have become extinct, and humans would never have existed. A night at the Muraca Hotel in the Maldives costs $50,000. This luxurious hotel literally sits on the sea. It can accommodate 9 people and its rooms have these views. This interactive gym in Quebec encourages children to stay active by combining technology with physical education classes. Bill Gates, inventor of Microsoft and one of the richest men in the world, has a real-life version of the periodic table of elements in his office. In case you've never seen a bird snore, here's a video of one. On the left you can see the brain of a shark, and on the right, that of a dolphin. This was one of the first orthodontic procedures in history. It was found on a mummy more than 4,000 years old. Did you know that Nintendo Switch video game cartridges are intentionally coated with chemicals that when placed in the mouth leave a terribly bitter taste? This is to prevent children from putting them in their mouths and choking. This is what a toucan skeleton looks like. It's made of keratin, the same material that makes up your nails and hair. Over time, it loses color and becomes the color of bone. This is the size of a giant squid's eyeball. The origin of the logo of the famous Ferrari sports car company was designed from this painting on one of the sides of this plane, belonging to Count Francesco Baracca, a famous elite pilot of the Italian Air Force. This robot, called Velox, from Player Energy Systems, is capable of moving on almost any surface, even swimming in traffic jams. Drivers in Germany pull their vehicles to the side of the road to clear the way for emergency vehicles. Similarly, in this country, when children are involved in a car accident, the police give them teddy bears to calm them down. The mandarin duck is one of the most beautiful animals in the world. Did you know there's a disease that turns people blue? It's called hereditary methemoglobinemia and it's extremely rare. This animation, based on Fritz Hand's painting, shows us what the human body would look like if it were an industry. These old Nike shoes were sold for $437,500. They're called Muse and were the first prototype designed by Nike co-founder Bill Doberman. To date, they're the most expensive shoes ever sold. This is what a castor spider Canta cancriformis looks like, also known as the soldier spider.